the gentlemen of your university with my latest discoveries, shall we begin with the observation of the satellites of Jupiter, the Medicean stars. Please, sit here.
Thank you, my child. I fear things are not quite as simple as all that. Signor Galilei, before we apply ourselves to your famous instrument, we would like to have the pleasure of a disputation. And the theme, can such spoons exist?
A formal disputation. I thought you would simply look through it and convince yourself. Here, please. Of course. Naturally, you know, according to the ancients, stars moving about a center other than the earth cannot exist, nor can they be stars which have no support in the heavens. Yes.
And quite apart from the possibility of such stars, which the mathematician appears to doubt, I would, in all modesty, as a philosopher, like to pose the question, are such stars necessary? Aristoteles,
Should we not continue in the vernacular? My colleague here, Senior Frattazzoni, does not understand Latin.
Is it of importance that he should understand us?
Yes.
Excuse me, I thought he was your next driver. The argument will lose in elegance, Signor Galilei. But it is yours. The cosmos of divine Aristotle, with its mystical music-making spheres, and the crystal domes, and the gyrations of its heavenly bodies, and the oblique angle of sun's orbit, and the rich catalog of constellations in the southern hemisphere, and the inspired construction of celestial globe is a conception of such symmetry and beauty that we should do well to hesitate before disturbing that harmony.
How would it be if Your Highness were now to observe these impossible and unnecessary stars through my telescope?
One might be tempted to reply that your telescope, showing something which cannot exist, may not be a very reliable telescope. What do you mean? It would be much more helpful, Signor Galilei, if you were to tell us the reasons which lead you to the assumption that the higher spheres of immutable heavens, stars could move freely through space.
Reasons, Signor Galilei, reasons.
The reasons? When I glance at the stars and at my observation, you can understand the phenomenon. So, this disputation is becoming absurd.
If one would be sure that you would not excite yourself further, one might suggest that what is in your telescope and what is in the heavens may be two different things.
That could not have been more courteously expressed.
You think we painted the Medicean stars on the lights?
Are you accusing me of fraud?
But how could we, in the presence of His Highness?
Is there something not right with my stars?
Everything is alright to stars, Your Highness. The gentlemen are only asking whether they truly are there. One is able to see every area on the game here through that instrument.
Yes, and all the sorts of the things on the board.
Well, will you gentlemen look through it or not?
Certainly, of course.
Of course.
What's the matter with you? They are stupid. They are very stupid.
Truth is the child of time, not of authority. Our ignorance is infinite, so let us diminish it by action by trying to be so clever when we can be a little less stupid. I had the unfavorable grace to lay my hands on such an instrument, which helps us to see the sky a little clearer. Not much, but a little. Make use of it, gentlemen.
Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where all this may lead.
As scientists, it is not good for us to ask where all the truth may lead us.
Signor Galilei, the truth may lead us to absolutely anything.
Your Highness, on nights such as these, all over Italy, telescopes are being pointed towards the heavens. Jupiter's satellites won't make milk any cheaper, but they have never seen it before, and they are there. From that, the man in the street draws the conclusion that there are many things ahead in front of him, only if he opens his eyes. Gentlemen, let us not defend dying teachings.
You, as teachers, should hasten their end.
I should prefer a man not to proffer any advice in a scientific disputation.
Your Highness, very like our mariners who 100 years ago left the shores in order to see if there are any other shores ahead of them, and in order to find the high curiosity which made the true greatness of ancient Greece, one has resort to shipyards.
After all that we have heard here, I have no longer any doubt that Signor Galilei will find admirers in the shipyards.
Your Highness, due to my display, I find that this extraordinary, restricting conversation has become somewhat drawn out. Your Highness has to abide before the court wall.
Your Highness, please have some biscuits.
But, gentlemen, you only need to look through the telescope.
His Highness will not fail to obtain our opinion. Oliver claims from the greatest leading astronomer, Father Christopher Claudius, astronomer-in-chief at the Papal College in Rome.